The Seven Duds crisis hit Barcelona are struggling to shift. Barcelona announced earlier this week that they are £1.15 billion in debt after years of mismanagement has left them facing an ever-deepening financial crisis. With the Catalan giants in desperate trouble, President Joan Laporta is looking to dramatically cut costs in a scrambled bid to get Barcelona back on track and keep the club afloat. But who is at risk of being shown the exit in order to reduce the club's mammoth wage bill? Sportsmail takes a look at the Barcelona players who could be sold in the coming weeks. Signed for £145 million salary, £200,000 per week deal expires 2023. It just hasn't worked out for Felipe Coutinho at the new camp. Ever since his mammoth £145 million move from Liverpool in 2018, Coutinho has struggled to find his feet and looks destined to leave. Barcelona even sent him out on loan to Bayern Munich in order to get him off their books temporarily in 2019. But the German club decided against making the switch permanent, despite their Champions League triumph together. Since then, the Catalan club have put him up for sale every transfer window in the hope of finally offloading his mammoth £200,000 a week wages. It went from bad to worse for the playmaker when he wasn't offered a new squad number for this season, with his number 14 shirt given to Ray Manage, who has been promoted from the B team. Coutinho still has 2 years left still to run on his current deal. And with the club's debt continuing to mount, Coutinho remains a high priority on a list of players they want gone. Signed for £120 million salary, £212,000 per week deal expires 2022. Another player who signed in a £100 million plus deal yet had a torrid time is Ousmane Dembele. After one exciting season at Borussia Dortmund, Barcelona decided to fork out £120 million on the Frenchman, but have had little in return since his mega money deal. One factor why it hasn't worked out is down to his torrid injury history, with the winger missing over 85 games for the club since making his move in 2017, and he is now set for another spell on the sidelines after picking up a hamstring injury during this summer's Euro 2020. His attitude and professionalism have also been heavily criticized at times too. Now in the final year of his current deal, Barcelona were previously keen to offer him fresh terms on a new contract so they don't lose him for nothing next summer. However, with a move away this summer no longer on the cards due to his injury, Barcelona look set to take any heavy hit on a huge failed investment. Signed for £108 million salary, £294,000 per week deal expires 2024. One of the club's highest earners, Antoine Griezmann, is another player Barcelona will be desperate to get off their books if they are going to have any chance of wiping out their debt. His controversial £108 million move from Atletico Madrid saw Barcelona get him for an arguably cut-price deal, but the Catalan club have ended up with mammoth wages and 3 more years to run on his current contract. While he remains a first-team player and will be heavily relied upon by Ronald Koeman with Lionel Messi no longer at the club, it hasn't stopped Barcelona from trying to cash in on the Frenchman this summer. The forward has been linked with the likes of Juventus, Manchester City and Chelsea, but it was a sensational return to the Wanda Metropolitano that was heavily reported, with Barca proposing a swap deal for midfielder Saul Niguez. And while Laporta insisted last month that Griezmann is loved at the club, he admitted that moving him on in order to reduce their mammoth wage bill is a priority in the coming months. Griezmann is a player that has a market, with clubs interested, and we are building the squad searching for a financial equilibrium, Laporta said, as cited by Mundo Deportivo. With Antoine, we don't have any problem, we love him. But if the market moves, we are open to all offers because we are in a delicate moment where we have to balance financial fair play, and because of that, we should speak with all the players so that it does not hurt them, or, if it does, for the least time possible. We are making these balances and are open to all the options that the market can give us, but we don't want to harm the team competitively. Signed for £64 million salary, £115,000 per week deal expires 2024. It's fair to say that Miralem Pjanic has endured a nightmare start to life at the new camp. After completing an eye-watering £64 million switch to Barcelona in 2020, which saw Arthur Melo head in the opposite direction, he struggled to get any meaningful minutes under Koeman. The 31-year-old started just 6 La Liga matches last season and completed the full 90 minutes in just one of those games, which has since seen him linked with the exit. In La Liga, 12 of his 18 appearances saw him come off the bench, while he's not contributed a goal or an assist in the 29 games he's played across all competitions. The midfielder has a staggering £365 million buyout clause in his contract and 3 years left on his current deal. Given his age and salary, he will be a player Barcelona are desperate to get off their books, and fast. Signed for £25 million salary, £131,000 per week deal expires 2023. Barcelona have been interested in selling Samuel Umtiti for a number of years now, but interest from clubs such as Arsenal and Manchester United never became serious enough for a deal to happen. Now, with just 49 appearances in the last 3 years, Umtiti is being forced to leave as a result of his high wages and ongoing injury problems. However, the player is not interested in leaving and has a contract up until 2023. Reports in Spain this week have claimed that Barcelona are considering sacking the 27-year-old defender, given his reluctance to leave despite them wanting him out. Whether it comes to that remains to be seen, but it wouldn't be the first Barcelona player that has had their contract terminated this year. See Matthias Fernandes. Signed for £16 million salary, £50,000 per week deal expires 2024. Martin Braithwaite helped kick off the post-Messi era in style by scoring in their 4-2 win over Real Sociedad on Sunday, but you can't help but feel that the Barcelona board have already made their mind up on the Dane. He joined the Catalan Giants after La Liga controversially allowed the club to complete the £16 million move as an emergency signing in February last year, but with the arrivals of Sergio Aguero and Memphis Depay, Braithwaite may be surplus to requirements. While his £50,000 a week wages may not be the highest on this list, Barcelona will be counting the pennies given how much debt they're in and will look to cut costs wherever possible. The former Middlesbrough striker has been linked with a return to England, with Wolves and West Ham showing interest previously. Signed for £32 million salary, £50,000 per week deal expires 2026. Despite becoming a crucial squad player since arriving from Sevilla in 2018, Clement Lenglet is likely to be shown the exit if a suitable offer comes in for him. The Frenchman has been a regular in the Barcelona team over the years, but the club would listen to offers made for the defender in order to get his £50,000 a week wages of their hands. Eric Garcia's arrival at the club and Oscar Mingueza's rise from the academy has not helped Lenglet's cause, and his future is now in doubt. He most recently signed a new bumper deal until 2026, but the France international could find himself in new surroundings much sooner than that.